This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes, a great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. G&L Tire, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes, a great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. G&L Tire, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning. IPI Financial Services and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes, a great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. GNL Tire. More than just tires, they do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes, a great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities.
And welcome into Hayes Middle School as we open up the 2018 basketball season with the first round of the Hayes City Shootout as the TMP Marion Monarchs get set for a matchup with the Manhattan Indians. Jonathan Swigert, Dave Barber back with you here from Hayes Middle School and just about ready to get this one underway. The starters will be announced here in just a moment. We'll run through those as well as the Monarchs will start Ryan Steckline along with Carson Jacobs, Brady Kreitzer, Ryan Carlin, and Jared Mayers for first-year head coach Bill Mayer. Meanwhile, Benji George, the head coach of the Manhattan Indians, with Lawson Monaco, a 6'2 senior, Owen Braxmeyer's a 6-foot sophomore, KJ Williams, a 6'3 senior, Mitch Munson is a 6'2 junior, and then Chandler Marks, the 6'4 senior. Manhattan will be in their road dark blue uniforms. They have Manhattan across the front. Meanwhile, the Monarchs in their home white uniforms with the dark blue numbers. That's with the Monarch across the front. Monarchs rather across the front. That's our uniform update presented by Phase 2. From business polos to team gear, your first choice should be Phase 2 screen printing and embroidery. No minimum order, plus a quick turnaround time. Phase 2 screen printing and embroidery just off of Vine on 22nd Street next to Big D's Ritzel in Hayes. And as we're just a few minutes away here from our Steel Fabrications opening tip-off, David, again, exciting opportunity here to get the season started and still just trying to figure some things out early for the Monarchs with such a new and fresh group.
Yeah, I think a key for the Monarchs will be weathering the storm and this Manhattan team. They've got a lot of length out there. I don't think you can be on the floor unless you're 6'2" at least. And so they'll come at you with a lot of pressure, and how the Monarchs respond to that early will be a good indication of how the game's going to go.
Also, you look at the experience that this team in Manhattan brings back, and that will be something that the Monarchs will have to deal with as they still try and kind of figure out their rotations, like Coach said in the pregame show, still trying to figure out who they are. But this Manhattan team, they know a lot about themselves because they've got a lot of experience back from a year ago, and they'll bring experience off the bench too.
Oh yeah, that's a key for them, is they've got a lot of court experience and a lot of depth, and they're a big school. This is a great test to start the season for the Monarchs.
So just about ready to get this one underway. So we welcome you aboard on a Thursday evening as the first game of the boys for the boys here in the Hayes Middle School. Earlier today from Hayes High School in the first boys game, it was Millwood out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, defeating St. Thomas Aquinas 51-47. So that means that the winner of this one, or rather the loser of game one between Hayes and Gray Bend, will turn around and play Millwood. Of course, with only a 6-team bracket, there's a little bit of a, you have to work some things around to make the bracket work with just 6 teams this year, but back to 8 teams again next year. But it should be a fantastic 36th edition of the Hayes City Shootout. So we welcome you aboard in this one as Manhattan will shoot down to our left and the Monarchs shoot down to our right here in this opening quarter. Monarchs with Steckline, Jacobs, Kreitzer, Ryan Carlin, and Jared Mayers. It'll be Mayers and Chandler Marks, and it will be the Monarchs who will win the tip. A quick pass up the court is deflected, still on the ground and taken away here by Manhattan as the Monarchs had a look inside but turn it over on the other end. Jump shot is good, and a good start for Owen Braxmeyer. The Monarchs had a look inside but turn it over on their opening possession. It's 2-0 Manhattan with the lead.
Yeah, unfortunately just couldn't handle the pass off inside, and boy, you see how quick Manhattan gets back and puts 2 on the board.
Carlin has it left side. They'll lob it underneath and looking for, and we're going to get an offensive foul underneath. Try to lob it over the top for Jared Mayers, who was fronted in the post, and the official said there was a foul underneath.
I think they called 3 seconds on him.
Oh, okay.
Gave him a lane violation, waiting too long on the entry pass there.
Looking for Jared Mayers on the inside. Monarchs turn it over on their first 2 offensive possessions. Manhattan back with it as they'll play it right side for Lawson Monaco. He's a returning starter from a year ago. Sophomore Braxmeyer, who had the first bucket of the ball games, gives it back to Monaco. Now finds a cutting Munson, who will come off the curl, miss a shot. But KJ Williams with the offensive rebound on the stick back. And it is a quick 4-0 start to the ball game following the offensive rebound and stick back for Williams.
Well, you can tell they've played together. Execution looks very sharp here early.
Going to Carson Jacobs inside, who has his shot blocked on the right low post, and it's pulled out of there by Manhattan. The Indians look to run. Marks will bounce it off inside, and missing the layup is KJ Williams, but an offensive rebound. Braxmeyer can't get it to go. Williams is there for the offensive rebound, forces up the shot, missed it, and a rebound pulled out of there by Carson Jacobs. First rebound for Carson of the early going. 6.5 to play here in this first quarter. Monarchs down 4-0. Really have not got any offense going, and now an offensive foul called on a illegal screen by the Monarchs.
Yeah, a little rough around the edges for the Monarchs to get things started here, and they're going to take a timeout and maybe try to settle things down.
They call the foul on Brady Kreitzer away from the basketball. He's trying to set a down screen and gets called for a legal screen away from the play. That's the 3rd Monarch turnover here of the early going. And Monarchs still trying to get it figured out as Coach Mayer takes a 30-second timeout in this early going. 6:22 to play in the first quarter, down 4-0. Monarch Athletics brought to you in parts by Service Master Clean of Hayes, Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill, and Patty Bacon Ride Appraising.
Yeah, I think they're just trying to get settled down a little bit. And Jonathan, and just, they're, like you said, 3 possessions. They've had one shot. And so going to have to settle in and just try to execute.
The Monarchs, Ryan Steckline, Brady Kreitzer, all starters who did not play in a varsity game a year ago. Monarchs with Steckline, who picks up in full court man as he'll work On the ball handler, Braxmeyer brings it into the front court. Now they'll go to Marks at top of the key. In between the circles, left side for Munson, who finds a cutting KJ Williams, who will lay it up inside. 4 for KJ Williams. It's a 6-0 run. And Williams has the last 2. Now here's a steal. Thrown away on the 4th Monarch turnover. Manhattan up the floor with Munson. Left side blocked, but a foul coming on Carson Jacobs. Got a lot of the ball, but also got a little bit of body there as well. So free throws coming up for Mitch Munson.
Yeah, I think if he goes straight up there, he's good, but he kind of brought that arm down to block that shot, and that draws the whistle more times than not.
Munson will earn his first trip to the line in this ball game, and the free throw is short. Munson's a 6'2 junior who came off the bench a year ago before this Manhattan team, as the Monarchs will go with Lucas Lang, Jack Johnson, and also Mason Robbins off the bench. So 3 new faces in for the Monarchs as Mayers, Jacobs, and Brady Kreitzer all come out. And the free throw was good. It's a 7-0 run to start the ball game for Manhattan. And now Manhattan will pick up some pressure here on the ball handler as Lucas Lang also checked into the ball game, nearly lost it, still trying to corral it in the backcourt, and we're going to get a foul on Manhattan as Mitch Munson, a little bit out of control, trying to dive on the floor for that basketball.
That was quite an effort by Lucas just to maintain possession and draw the foul there.
Munson running the point for the Monarchs. Steckline will key it in. Now to Ryan Carlin with 5:45 to go in this opening quarter. 7-0. Manhattan with the lead. Steckline has it left side and reaching in and getting the tie up for the Indians. And that's Mitch Munson who reached in and just tied it up. The Monarchs will give it back to the Indians on the alternate possession.
And again, just using that long reach.
Now Munson at 6'2", as Dave said, they don't have a player hardly on the floor that's below that 6-foot mark. They'll play it off left side for Antonio Barron, who traveled with it. Barron, a 6'3 junior, who checked in at that last dead ball. That's the first Manhattan turnover. The Monarchs will get it back. 7-0 the run here to start the ball game for the Indians. Monarchs will bring in Jackson Schulte, a 6'1 sophomore, for the first time. So they bring in 4 of a 5 new group here in the last couple of possessions. They play it left side for Carlin. Ryan will give it up for Schulte. Couple of dribbles. Now they work it right side for Mason Robbins. They'll post up Jack Johnson with a double team as his pass deflected. Skip pass left side. Here's a 3 for Schulte that'll skip off, no good. Rebound tracked down in the corner this time by Rayshawn Riddick, who's in for the first time. And here comes Manhattan wide open underneath, and the layup is good for Tice Huber, who's into the ball game for the first time. It's a 9-0 Manhattan run. Under 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
It just so fast down the floor, TMP had nobody back under the basket to defend that break.
Carlin plays it right side, working with Lucas Lang. They work the pick and roll, and nobody was open. Now to Schulte. Jackson one dribble, little bounce pass, working for Robbins, and an offensive foul called on Mason Robbins, the 6'2 junior. As Munson steps in and draws the offensive foul, the Monarchs, their 6th turnover, will bring back Jared Mayers, Carson Jacobs, as Johnson and Robbins check out. So the Monarchs with Carlin, Jackson Schulte, as also Lucas Lang stay in the game, and then Mayers and Jacobs, the 2 big fellas, check back in for the Monarchs. Monarchs trying to work a little run and jump, and here's a pass underneath and wide open. Underneath, it's Rayshawn Riddick. It's an 11-0 start to this first quarter here for Manhattan, as Riddick was able to find himself open. Carlin now left side, wraparound pass is nearly stolen away, and they're going to get a foul called, actually just say off of Manhattan, as Mitch Munson battling for it on that sideline. Monarchs a little careless with the basketball.
Thought he indicated a foul early too, but decided it was just off Manhattan. So TMP maintains possession. They're struggling to get a shot right now. They've taken 2 shots at the goal, and we're almost halfway through the first quarter.
Monarchs will get it into Jackson Schulte, and we're going to get a foul called inside on Tice Hoover, the 6'4 junior, working against 6'6 Jared Mayers. Just trying to get Mayers and company to be a little stronger inside.
Mayers fighting for position in there.
And here's a good pass inside. A little bounce pass to Carson Jacobs, who missed it on the right low, blocked it on his rear end. He got it back. Here's a pass for Schulte, who's fouled on the cut, and Jackson Schulte earns a trip to the line. So Carson Jacobs, who missed the shot, pulled it down on his backside while he was on his backside, and to the free throw line goes Jackson Schulte.
Nice heads-up play to get the dish off there without moving to pick up the traveling call.
11-0 the run here for Manhattan to start the ball game. First free throw for Schulte, halfway down and rimmed out. 6'1" sophomore Jackson Schulte, another one of those young Monarchs who didn't play in a varsity game a year ago. Chandler Marks returns to the lineup for Manhattan. Second Schulte free throw is good, and that puts it into an 11-0 run for Manhattan. Schulte will score his first point of the 2018 season. First point for the Monarchs here this year as well. Then he deflected a pass, but is tracked down to the backcourt by Barron. Barron with under 4 minutes to go in this first quarter will bring it into the near court. Lay it off left side for Peyton Waxelman, and his pass is knocked out of bounds, and it's Schulte again. He's got a couple deflections here on this possession.
Well, Schulte kind of giving them a little bit of a spark right now, coming off the bench with some energy. Got that free throw to drop. Maybe that'll knock the lid off a little bit.
Monarchs with 3:51 to go in this first quarter, down 10 at 11-1. Working across the formation. Now back to the left side, and we're going to get a foul on Carson Jacobs. And Carson, unfortunately, working against Peyton Waxelman, got the beneficiary of a little bit of a bump. Not a lot of contact, and Waxelman lost his footing. And so a foul as Jack Johnson will come back in. It's the second on Carson.
I'm not sure he didn't just step on his foot to lose his footing.
There's a little dribble drive and a floater from the lane by Braxmeyer that's off the mark. Rebound pulled down by the Monarchs, and here they come. Right side Steckline's going to be fouled on a reach by Antonio Barron, the junior who reached in on Steckline, trying to race up the near side of the court with 3:34 to go in the opening quarter.
Well, it's the first time we've seen Monarchs able to get a little transition, get down the floor in a hurry, but again, Manhattan awful fast getting back.
Brady Kreitzer will check back into the game for the Monarchs, and he'll get it out here at the top of the key, looking at his zone look. A little 2-3 look now for Manhattan. Bounce pass inside. Maris goes up strong as a block, got it back, and scores on the right side. 11-3. Indians with the lead on the Jared Mayers bucket at the 3:20 mark here in this first quarter. First point for Mayers of the ball game.
Yeah, that's a way to attack the zone and got it down low on the block, and Mayers stayed with it.
Waxelman open for three, missed it badly. Jack Johnson down with his second rebound, and here come the Monarchs. Up the floor left side for Lang. Lucas little crossover, cuts it back for Kreitzer. He'll put it on the deck. Play it right side for Jackson Schulte, who's cut off on the dribble. And now Kreitzer will call out the play. Drove right by the defender, right side. Here's Schulte for three, no good. Rebound kicked out right to Waxelman, as Peyton Waxelman will bring it into the front court. And Kreitzer nearly got a deflection. Instead, it's Barron inside, and now a layup for KJ Williams. Actually, make it Rayshawn Riddick who got free inside. 13-3 after the Riddick bucket. Riddick's got a couple of field goals in this first half, and a turnover by the Monarchs. Monarchs were trying to get it inside to Jared Mayers, but he didn't see, or not a very good pass on the right side that got away. And it went all the way from one side of the court to the other, and a turnover for the Monarchs. Monarchs will bring Ryan Carlin and Mason Robbins back into the contest. So Monarchs with Carlin, Robbins, Johnson, Kreitzer, and Lucas Lang.
Trying to rotate them in and out to stay up with this Manhattan team.
Manhattan will go to Parks. The big fella hands it off on the right side. Driving in and turning around. Throwing it up is Braxmeyer. He missed it. Chandler Parks down to the rebound. And Chandler Marks with the rebound, and he will score. Marks makes it 15-3 after the offensive rebound and the putback for the big fella Marks on his first field goal. Under 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Monarchs nearly lose it. Ball's on the floor, deflected into the hands of Jack Johnson. Johnson backside for Kreitzer, had it deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Manhattan. Monarchs a little careless with the basketball here on the right side.
Yeah, trying to almost force some things a couple of times down the floor.
15-3 the lead for Manhattan. 1:46 to play this opening quarter. Monarchs Lang will key it in. Swing it to Carlin, who checks with Coach Mayer on the sideline with 1:40 to go in this first quarter. Out of the 2-3 zone, here's a pass right side. Lang's three is too strong off the heel, but it's tracked down by the Monarchs' Ryan Carlin and a second chance opportunity. Kreitzer draws two defenders left side. They swing it right wing and a bounce pass underneath for Johnson. Double team, they'll kick it out. Kreitzer, 10-footer, no good, too strong. And the rebound cleared out of there by Lawson Monaco, and here comes the Indians. They've got a 2-on-1 inside, no good. Good defense inside by Mason Robbins, and then we get a tie-up on the rebound, and the alternate possession will give it to the Monarchs. KJ Williams had a chance for a bucket inside, but good defense by Mason Robbins. Brady Kreitzer was back there as well to force the missed shot and the held ball.
Yeah, just not giving up the space on the floor and holding the position. Forced a kind of a tough shot.
Monarchs will go inside to Jack Johnson, who scores on the right low block. Good look in at Jack Johnson, who scores his first field goal. It's 15-5 following the Jack Johnson field goal with 55 seconds to play in this first quarter.
Nice little assist by Lang just to create the angle to get that pass in there. And Johnson doing a good job going right to the rim.
Mason Robbins, the junior, nearly came up with a steal right in front of the Monarch bench as he knocked it away from a Manhattan Indian on that sideline. Now they'll work it inside to Monaco, who drives, missed it off the side of the side of the iron, rather, and it's knocked out of bounds. Last touched by the Monarchs. Jack Johnson got a piece of that one with 45 seconds to go in the opening quarter. And Manhattan will key it in underneath the basket, leading 15-5. Munson for Lawson Monaco, right side for Owen Braxmeyer. Guarded tightly by Lang. A little bit of a push up. Here's a three that's in and out, no good, but we're going to get a foul on Brady Kreitzer as he fouls Lawson Monaco, who was shooting a three, and so 3 free throws coming up for Lawson Monaco.
I'm going to give him that. I thought it might have been long enough after the shot that they may just call a foul on the floor, but they're giving him 3.
That's the second foul on Brady Kreitzer, and the first free throw is good for Lawson Monaco. Monaco makes it 16-5. With 2 more to go. Should Monaco have started a year ago? Short on this one, and he'll get 1 more. Monarchs will bring Ryan Steckline back into the contest for Brady Kreitzer, who picked up his second on that foul. It's also the 5th Monarch team foul. And the second free throw is good. So Lawson Monaco will make 2 of 3 at the line. It is 17-5 in favor of Manhattan. And now the Indians with some pressure into the backcourt. It looks like they're going to bring full court pressure.
Full court man-to-man.
Monarchs will key it in with Ryan Steckline. Steckline trying to get it in, and we're going to get a hold away from the ball as Lawson Monaco is going to be called for holding Lucas Lang.
Foul number 3, Lawson Monaco.
First on Monaco, it's the 5th team foul. 35.5 seconds to play in this first quarter. Monarchs to key it in again, and his Steckline will get it into Ryan Carlin, who's going to be fouled in the backcourt. I think Mitch Munson will get the foul this time. And it is Munson who picks up his second. 6th team foul on Manhattan. Next free throw, or next time Monarchs will shoot free throws on the bonus. With 30 seconds to go here in this first quarter, Monarchs down 17-5. Lang will play it from the top of the key for Robbins. Dumped it inside. Carlin kicks it back out. Steckline. Steckline driving. His defender fell down. Jack Johnson was open for a moment. They couldn't find him with 13 now in the first quarter clock. Carlin will drive right in, left side, scoop shot, and he scores. Ryan Carlin with his first bucket of the ball game.
That was a walk through the forest, man, and finished with a nice layup.
Carlin, as the shot is no good, off the mark by Manhattan on the other end. So we've played 1 quarter. It's 17-7. Indians with the lead on the Monarch Sports Network, serviced by Dave's Auto Repair.
For choosing the style, classic quality body shop. Classic Quality Body Shop has had the pleasure of serving this area since 1984. Much like a sports team, Shelton and his team have worked hard, grown together, and followed the playbook of taking care of customers to become one of the most highly regarded body shops in the area. Support your local team, whether on the field or when choosing who you do business with.
Thank you for choosing the style Classic Quality Body Shop.
See their ad in the Next Tech directory.
Good morning.
Everyone in Hayes says you can clean anything. So can you get this tough stain out?
Grape jelly, we can get that out.
Wow, you guys really are good.
Master Cleaners in Hayes offers a variety of services including dry cleaning, alterations, laundry, tuxedo rentals, and free pickup and delivery.
This is Eagle TV.
Manhattan with the first quarter 17-7 lead as we welcome you back here into Hayes Middle School. Jonathan Seigert and Dave Barber back with you. Monarchs trying to rally from an 11-0 run to start the game for Manhattan. So start this second quarter. Indians still shooting down to our left. Out there with KJ Williams. He'll hand it off to Barron. Now they get it inside. Williams hands it off for Chandler Marks, who will lay it up on the left side. 4 for Chandler Marks. 19-7 in favor of Manhattan. Jared Mayers puts it on the deck. Got his defender up in the air, the high post, but will kick it out for Lucas Lang. Out there with Carlin, Steckline, and Jack Johnson, the 5 and the 4 for the Monarchs. Mayers had it way out near the three-point line. Now to Carlin. Steckline puts it on the deck, and it's going to be called for a double dribble. A good idea down the left side of the lane, but turn it over.
Yeah, I kind of got bumped with some contact, and I kind of threw his rhythm off with the dribble and got called with the extra hand.
Monarchs turn it over for the 8th time here in this first half. Manhattan with a little dribble drive handoff, and it's Lawson Monaco who missed the shot. Jack Johnson down with his 3rd rebound. Here comes Ryan Carlin up the left side. Scoop shot with the left hand is good. Ryan Carlin makes it 19-9 with 7 minutes to go in this first half.
Well, another nice drive to the rim with that left hand, using his body for control and finishing.
4 for Carlin here in this first quarter. Now the Monarchs defense with good pressure. Nearly a turnover as Carlin knocked it into the backcourt on a dive to his stomach, but Manhattan got it back, and now Monaco will drive in and draw a foul, which they will call on the floor on the Monarchs. Call it on Lucas Lang. It'll be the first on the sophomore Lucas Lang.
Bodies flying everywhere inside there. Could have probably called that on any of them.
Monaco back to the free throw line where he makes his first one. He's now 3 of 4 at the line. It's 20-9. Manhattan with the lead. Monarchs will bring back into the ball game. Well, actually, Tanner Deal checks in for the first, checking back in. I'm sorry, it's Jackson Schulte, and then Mason Robbins checks back in as well. Here's the second free throw that's good for Lawson Monaco, who has 4, and it's 21-9. Manhattan with the lead. Schulte will drive, kick it for Carlin, right side, behind his back. I'll pick up his dribble, swings it left side. Steckline 3 that is too strong off the mark. Rebound down to Antonio Barron, and here comes Manhattan following the first Barron rebound. Up the floor to Chandler Marks, and he gives it up. They got it right back on the baseline. Kicks it for Riddick. Rayshawn drives in, hangs and hits. Tough play for Riddick. Riddick now with 6. Timeout taken by the Monarchs. 23-9. Manhattan has the lead with 6:06 to go here in this first half.
Yeah, they just continue to pressure the ball. They continue to push the tempo, and you see how strong they can be around the rim there.
Monarchs Athletics brought to you in part by Next Tech Wireless, Master Cleaners, Cross Manufacturing, and Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Winner of this one will advance on to the second round of the Hayes City Shootouts and take on the winner of Great Bend and Manhattan. They're playing later today. That's the 7 o'clock game at Hayes High School. Also earlier today, Millwood, that's the Falcons out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, beat St. Thomas Aquinas 51-47.
That's a road trip.
First time that the Falcons have been here at the Hayes City Shootouts. Out of the timeouts, little 2-3 look from Manhattan. Top of the key, Robbins nearly had it stolen away from his high post position. Out of Carlin, Ryan's open, straight on three, that is off the mark and out of bounds. Had a pretty good look at it. Carlin, who shot just 29% from three a year ago, comes up short, and the Indians will get it back.
They are struggling to find the range. 0 for 5 from the three-point line are the Monarchs in this first half.
Monarchs will bring back in Jack Johnson. Out of that dead ball. Laxelman check back in for Manhattan. Barron will drive, cut off on the left side. Out of Monaco, top of the key, straight on three. Missed it too strong. Rebound down for Ryan Carlin. His second rebound of the contest as he races up the left side. Worked against a double team, now gives it up. Schulte, open left side. That'll miss too short. That rebound cleared out of there by Laxelman. Actually got another good look, just couldn't finish. Other end, all the way to the bucket and laying it up is Antonio Barron for his first field goal. 25-9. In favor of the Indians.
Yeah, got a little bit of a lane and took advantage of it right to the rim. Pretty easy layup.
Under 5 minutes to play here in this first half. Steckline steps through and lays it up on the left baseline. Ryan Steckline with his first field goal. 25-11 with 4:45 to go here in this opening half. As the Monarchs are back within, or rather, make it 25-13 after the bucket by Steckline. Now here's a block shot by Schulte underneath. Working against loss of Monaco, and it will stay with Manhattan as it goes out of bounds.
Monaco kind of took a shot on the head there as he drove in.
4:31 to play here in this first half. 25-13. Manhattan with the lead. They lob it inside. It's taken away. Monarchs with a steal and a run out. Here's Lucas Lang ahead of the pack. Right side layup, and it crawls off. No good. Schulte left side with the rebound on the deflection. And Jackson Schulte with his first field goal. He has three. After pulling down that deflection, it's 25-15 after the Schulte bucket.
Now Schulte coming off the bench, making an impact when he comes in with a little spark both times.
And here's another drive. This time it is Chandler Marks who will put it on the deck. And now a timeout taken by Manhattan as Marks got that one to go. 6 in the game for Marks. 27-15. And the coach for Manhattan, Coach Benji George, wants to take the timeout. We'll keep it here. 27 now, 15 in favor of the Manhattan Indians. Opened the game on an 11-0 run. It was extended to a 15-3 run. It opened the second quarter on an 8-2 run. Monarchs, though, answered back with a little 6-0 spurt to cut it to a 10. It's back to 12 at 27-15. 4:02 to play here in this first half. Monarch Athletics brought to you apart by Commerce Builders, Whiskey Creek Woodfire Grill, Paul Wartenberger Construction, and McDonald's of Hayes. Monarchs had 7 first quarter turnovers. Just 1 halfway through here the second quarter, so much better offensive performance in the second quarter. You knew it would take a little bit of time to get things rolling here for the Monarchs, trying to still figure things out a little bit offensively.
Well, they've managed to weather the storm a little bit, and they, like you said, they've settled down, starting to get some shots to drop. They're still within 12, so they're in the game if they can whittle away a little bit.
Monarchs out of the timeout with Lang running the point. He'll play it left side for Schulte. Jackson will drive into the lane. Now he's cut off. Left side for Ryan Steckline on that right wing. And Steckline will drive in, cut off on the drive. There's Schulte. His defender went right past him over the top. Missed the shot, fight down for the rebound. And it'll be pulled out of there by Rayshawn Riddick, and Manhattan looks to run. Up the floor left side. Owen Braxmeyer with a little floater is good. 4 for the sophomore Braxmeyer, 29-15 in favor of Manhattan. To the other end, Steckline's going to draw a defensive foul on what was probably a acting job by Braxmeyer, trying to draw the offensive foul as Steckline turned his back on a spin to the defender. And Steckline's going to earn a trip to the free throw line.
Good effort to draw the contact, get to the line.
First free throw is too strong on the 1-and-1 after the 7th team foul on Manhattan. So that was on the floor and a 1-on-1 opportunity. That's the front end, and now Manhattan will run their offense as we close in on 3 minutes to go here in this first half. Drive by KJ Williams, and with contact, he missed the shot. And Jack Johnson down on the rebound. Monarchs will push up the floor. So they go to Lang. Ryan Carlin, left side for Steckline. Mayers with calling for it, and it's deflected out of bounds by Chandler Marks inside.
I like the idea to look inside there, but that was a tough one to get in. Had a defender in front and in back.
Monarchs to key it in with 2:49 to go here in this first half. Steckline will just lob it over the top. Touch pass right back to him. 3 on the way. No good. Mayers down with a rebound. His stick back is good. Jared Mayers with his second field goal. 29-17 after the offensive rebound by Mayers. Monarchs back within single digits, or rather back within 12, as here's a shot that's off the mark by Barron, but he got his own miss and will follow it home. Barron now with 4, 31-17. After the Barron offensive rebound and the putback, he's got a couple of rebounds. Carlin, he's open for 3. That's too short. Ryan still struggling to find his range. As KJ Williams down to the rebound, and Hatton up the floor to Barron. Puts it on the deck, finds Monaco, and will drive in. Little floater that's too strong, tried to bank it home. And the rebound cleared out of there by Lucas Lang. Lang nearly lost in the backcourt, being double teamed. Finds Carlin. Carlin for Jack Johnson. Steckline, baseline 3, good! Brian Steckline rattles home his first 3 of the ball game. He has 5 all in this quarter, 31-20 with 1:40 to go here in this first half.
Monarchs needed that one. Got a 3 to drop.
Now on the other end, Manhattan will go inside and rattle home a hook shot by KJ Williams. Williams was 6, 33-20. Following the bucket by Williams with 1:20 to play here in this second quarter. Steckline, he's going to fire again for 3, and he got another one. Back-to-back Ryan Steckline 3s. And the Monarchs back within 10.
Guess he had the green light. Got one to drop. If you're feeling hot, go after it.
33-23 following the Steckline 3. Under a minute to play now in this first half. Monarchs back here within a 10 after the back-to-back 3s. Right side, Barron will launch a 3 that is short. Rebound down to Jared Mayers. The Monarchs look to run. Carlin, it's a 3-on-1. Ryan finds Jack Johnson underneath to lay it home. Jack Johnson with his second field goal, 4 for him, 33-25. Monarchs back within 8 with 33 seconds to go here in this first half.
They're scrapping, staying in it. Nice little run here in this first half.
Manhattan will go to the high post and work it for KJ Williams. Spins into a double team, blocked. Jared Mayers with a block shot. His first of the contest. Monarchs right side. Steckline bobbled it, got it back. Jackson was calling for it inside, or Johnson rather was calling for it inside. Instead it's Carlin with 4. Ryan for Steckline. He'll launch on the 3 that is no good. And we head to the halftime break. Monarchs close the deficit to just 8. As they are back within that 33-25 mark as we head to the halftime break on the Monarch Sports Network, serviced by Dave's Auto Repair.
More than just tires, they do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning. IPI Financial Services and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Ryan Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Ryan today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes, a great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. GNL Tire. More than just tires, they do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. for business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes, a great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. G&L Tire, more than just tires, they do oil changes, alignments, brakes.
Welcome back into Hayes Middle School at halftime. Manhattan leads TMP 33-25. Jonathan Sucker and Dave Barber back with you here from the opening game of the Hayes City Shootouts. Earlier today in boys action, it was Millwood picking up a win over St. Thomas Aquinas. That game at the high school, 51-47. So the winner of, actually the loser of Hayes High and Great Bend, which will be the 7 o'clock game tonight, will take on Millwood in the semifinals at 3:30 tomorrow. Of course, the winner of this one gets the winner of that Hayes High Great Bend game. Loser gets St. Thomas Aquinas in the 3:15 game tomorrow. Also, quick scoreboard update for you at earlier today, St. Thomas Aquinas, who's ranked atop Class 5A on the girls' side, beat Millwood 58-35. And so they await the loser of Hayes High and Great Bend, while the loser of the next game between TMP and Manhattan on the girls' side will get Millwood. And then also just quick update, Hayes High leading Great Bend on the girls' side 37-27 at Hayes High School. Monarchs will have the basketball to start out the second half. So Monarchs will shoot down to our left, and quickly they get it inside for Jaron Mayers, who will lay it up. Mayers now with 8 in the contest, 33-27 after the bucket inside for Jaron Mayers.
Yeah, nice entry look and a great way to start the half. Monarchs is down 6.
Monarchs trailed big there by double figures in that first quarter. Shot by KJ Williams off the mark. Offensive rebound inside by Braxmeyer, who missed the first one, but Chandler Marks was able to get the putback as Marks was able to come down with his second rebound. And quickly, it is 35-27 in favor of Manhattan as the Monarchs come back the other way. Brady Kreitzer. The Monarchs have their starting five out there. Sets up the offense, posting up his Mayers. Left side working against Marks, and he traveled with it on the left side. Marks at 6'4", pretty close to all of 6'6" of Jared Mayers. That's a tough matchup inside for the Monarch big guy.
Yeah, had good position on the baseline there and just nowhere to go for Mayer.
7 minutes to go, third quarter. A little backdoor pass for Marks is in and out of his hands, but the official say it was last touched by the Monarchs. It looked like that was in and out of the hands of Marks, but a break for Manhattan.
I think the Monarch touched it on the entry, but I think it was off his hands last. I think you're absolutely right.
Manhattan will key it in. Here's Braxmeyer for three, halfway down and out. Battle for the rebound inside. Marks took it away from Carson Jacobs, and then they call a foul on the Monarch rebound, and this is going to be on... Well, who they called on? They called on the Monarchs. Yeah, they called on Ryan Carlin. So it's the second foul, first rather, on Carlin. I think Carson Jacobs thought it was on him as Carson checks out, and Jack Johnson returns to the Monarch lineup. As Manhattan shoots down to our right. Here's Lawson Monaco, who will cut to the basket and lay it up. Monaco, with his first field goal, he has 6, 37-27. Manhattan with the lead. Monarchs Johnson right side for Ryan Carlin. Carlin got his defender up in the air, but picked up his dribble. And now we'll kick it off to Kreitzer, who will be fouled on the drive. Now we're going to get a timeout taken by Coach Bill Mayer. His coach wants to chat things over here early in this third quarter. Monarchs down 10, 37-27 with 6:23 to play here in this third quarter.
You know, Manhattan's come out hitting the offensive boards pretty hard. Got 3 right off the bat here, giving them themselves second, third chance opportunities. Can't afford that.
Monarchs trail by as many as 12 in the first half. In fact, we're down 12 a couple of different times. And then we're also down 16 at one point there in that second quarter. So the Monarchs would cut the deficit to just 8 at halftime at 33-27. Or 25. We're also down just 6 at 33-27 to start this third quarter on that Mayers bucket at the 7:42 mark. But back-to-back field goals by Manhattan have them back on top by 10. Out of the timeout, Monarchs will go with Johnson, along with Mayers, Carlin, Kreitzer, and Stekla. Munson, Marks, along with Monaco, R.J. Williams. Here's a quick three that is good for Ryan Carlin. So out of the timeout, Monarchs get a big three for Ryan Carlin, who has 7. 37-30 with 6:15 to go here in this third quarter.
Well, the inbound, swing it around for the open look.
There's a quick three on the other side for Manhattan by Mitch Munson. That's off the mark. Jack Johnson with his 5th rebound. Run out for the Monarchs. Up ahead. Monarchs had a good look, but it was too far out in front of Brady Kreitzer. Tried to save it back, and instead the Monarchs will turn it over. Lawson Monaco on the other end misses the shot, but an offensive rebound. The putback is good for Owen Braxmeyer. Braxmeyer was 6, 39-30. And now we're going to get a foul on a hold called on Braxmeyer. Working against Ryan Steckline, the Monarch Jr. 5:40 to play here in the third. That'll be the second on Braxmeyer. Monarchs will key it in with Steckline standing in his own bench. And we're going to call a offensive foul on Jared Mayers.
Yeah, they were again rolling Carlin underneath on the screen to get him free for that corner 3 shot, and I think he moved into that one.
First foul on Jared Mayers. Mayers has 8 in the contest. The Monarchs with 5.5 to go here in this third, down 9. Underneath, shot is good for Lawson Monaco on the left side. He got 3. He's got 8. 41-30 to the bucket for Monaco. Monarchs back the other way with Johnson. 4 new faces ready to check in at the next dead ball. Steckline, step backs. Here's inside for Mayers. Got double team. Jared stepped out of bounds. But they'll say one of the Manhattan defenders, I think, was on the boundary when he touched the basketball.
Yeah, that's...
So it will stay with the Monarchs. They'll bring in fact, a whole new group. Well, actually, they will bring in 5 new faces. So the Monarchs with Jackson Schulte along with Carson Jacobs. And now Monarchs want to talk things over as there was some miscommunication after bringing in 5 new players. And it'll be a full timeout. Keep it right here with 5:11 to go here in the third quarter. Manhattan on top of TMP Marion, 41-30. Monarch Sports Network is serviced by Dave's Auto Repair, repairing your car since 1978 across from Auto World on East 8th in Hayes. Monarchs to cut the deficit to 6 to start this third quarter. Manhattan has again extended their lead back to double figures at 41-30. Monarchs try to start the season off with a victory and see if they can advance for a matchup with Millwood, or rather with the winner of Hayes High and Great Bend, which will be the 7 o'clock game this evening over at Hayes High School. So out of the timeout, Ryan Carlin does come back into the game. Lucas Lang, Carson Jacobs, along with Jackson Schulte and Mason Robbins, the 5 on the floor for the Monarchs. Lob inside. Jacobs right low block, missed the shot, had to climb off the rim, and rebound cleared out of there by Manhattan as Monaco pulled it down. Indians, Monaco rifles at right wing for KJ Williams, working on Robbins. Hook shot no good. Got his own miss. Will put it back. Missed that one. Fight for the rebound, and we get a held ball as both Carson Jacobs and Chandler Marks hit the deck. Marks didn't box out Jacobs, as those two good sportsmanship after Marks had hit the deck. And so the Monarchs, actually the held ball will keep it with Manhattan after they battle for the rebound. Marks checks out. Quick jumper for Braxmeyer. It's off the mark and out of bounds. They say last touch by Jack Johnson.
Well, it looked like Johnson had pretty good position there. It almost got an over-the-back call. But
a lot of contact underneath, working against Manhattan as Monaco was underneath. He'll key it in for Braxmeyer. Braxmeyer gives it back to Monaco, trying to work that pick and roll with Tice Hoover, who just checked back in. Munson will fire 3, and Jack Johnson down with a rebound. Jack has 6 rebounds in the contest. So Monarchs Ryan Carlin into the front court. Right side for Lucas Lang. Ball fake. Now they post up Jacobs. He got tied up with Hoover. Said we'll play it for Carlin. 3 on the way. That is short. And Johnson nearly kept it alive, but it's Hoover that will come down with his first rebound of the contest. 4:15 to play here in the third quarter. Monaco drives in and will draw the foul. He had 3 Monarchs all around him. And I think maybe Jackson Schulte's going to get the foul. So sophomore Schulte will pick up his first. It's the team's third. Manhattan will key it in. With 4:14 to play in the third, they get it in for Hoover, who forces up the shot on the right low block and scores. 4 for Hoover, 43-30. Manhattan with the lead. Monarchs back the other way. Jack Johnson was open. He'll find Schulte. Jackson pulls up and it blocked. Jacobs kept it alive. Now Munson will tip it to Hoover. Now Tice Hoover comes down with his second rebound. Manhattan up the floor. Oh, and Braxmeyer all the way to the bucket on the left side. And he lays it up. 8 for Braxmeyer.
Monarchs need to settle down again. They're letting this one get away from them a little bit.
12-2 run put together here for Manhattan with 3:35 to play in the third. Jacobs has it, high post right side. He'll go to the other high post for Johnson. Backdoor cut for Carlin. Ryan got it along the baseline, but it's stolen. Monaco out ahead of the crowd. Monaco layup, no good, but he's going to be fouled. Lucas Lang, the sophomore, reached in and caused the foul, and then looks like Monaco cramped up a minute there as he was stretching out for a second as he hit the deck underneath the basket. So the Monarchs turn it over, and then the foul on Lang prevents the layup. His second, and Monaco will shoot 2. 3:22 to go here in the third. Monarchs have closed the deficit to 6 with 7:42 to play here in this third quarter. But since then, as Monaco will knock down that free throw to make it 46-30. It's been all Manhattan. Monaco with 9 in the contest. And the Monarchs bring a whole new group in. Ethan Brummer will check in for the first time. Steckline, Robbins, Mayers, and Lang, the 5 on the floor. Second Monaco free throw rattles home. And now Monaco will check out. And Antonio Barron will check in. Monaco, he's the first player for Manhattan into double figures with 10, 47-30. In the front court is Lang. High post for Jared Mayers. Mayers will go right side for Mason Robbins. Robbins on a bounce pass at the feet of Ethan Brummer. Mentioned Brummer in for the first time. Steckline drives. Little floater into the lane. He scores. Ryan Steckline with 12. 47-32. Barron on a run out of the other end is going to draw the foul. Steckline's runner, a 3-minute mark here of this third quarter, made it 47-20. Then the foul on the Monarchs will send Antonio Barron to the free throw line. It's the second on Mason Robbins. And Barron's first trip to the free throw line. And it's too strong. Go back to a 15-point lead here for the Indians. It's, by the way, the 15th foul on TMP. Manhattan has 1 here in the second half. As Carson Jacobs replaces Jared Mayers. And second free throw for Barron is good. As Antonio Barron goes 1 of 2. He has 5 of the game, 48-32. In favor of Manhattan. Brummer, skip pass for Steckline. Left side for Mason Robbins. 1 dribble, now back to Steckline as they work the left side. 2:40 to play here in the third. Marcus Lang will call out the play. Now right side for Ethan Brummer. Brummer to Lang. Now back left side for Steckline. Lions had a big game with 12s here in the contest. Now the high post for Robbins, back to Steckline. He'll kick up a 3 and knock it down. His third 3 of the game, 15 for Ryan Steckline, 48-35. A 2:18 to play here in the third quarter.
Not only has he hit some big threes, but that came at a timely fashion.
Tyce Hoover missed the jumper. Hoover was wide open, and then Williams knocked it out of the hands of Mason Robbins. And so the Monarchs will get it back after the jump shot for Tyce Hoover from the free throw line was off the mark. Robbins and Brummer will check out. Mayers, Ryan Carlin return. So it's Lang, Mayers, Carlin, Jacobs, and Ryan Steckline for the Monarchs. With under 2 minutes to play, third quarter. Posting up is Mayers. Quick turn to the lane and scores from the right low block. Jared Mayers into double figures with 10. 48-37. Manhattan with the lead.
Good job of not hesitating and going on that spin move right at the rim.
Manhattan with R.J. Williams. Put it on the deck. Draws the foul on Jared Mayers on the left low block. And we'll earn a trip to the free throw line. It's the second on Jared Mayers. And some free throws for R.J. Williams, his first trip to the line in the ball game. And the lefty rattles home the first one. Williams was 7. 49-37, and R.J. Williams got them both. The 2 free throws, rather, for Rayshawn Riddick. It was Riddick who was shooting the free throws, so Riddick makes them both. And it's 50-37 after the Rayshawn Riddick free throws. Monarchs with Carlin, barely lost his balance. Steckline had it knocked away for a minute, and now is going to draw the foul on Mitch Munson.
Oh, he did a good job of getting him on his hip that time, and that's all Munson could do, trying to stay with him.
That'll be the third on Munson.
Not sure he liked that call, but he was not in any good position.
And he'll check out of the ball game as Peyton Waxelman checks in for Manhattan. Monarchs still with the same 5 out there of Lang, whose pass is stolen away. Barron up ahead of the crowd, and Barron's layup is good. 52-37 on the Antonio Barron still in layup. Barron now with 7 of the contest. Monarchs Lang finds Jacobs in the high post. Larson one dribble, drives in, hangs, and banks it home. Tough play from the right side for the first field goal for Carson Jacobs, 52-39.
Tough shot, but a strong move.
Jacobs makes that with 48 seconds to play here in this third quarter, and now a deflection by Mayers as it stays with Manhattan. Monarchs will bring Jackson Schulte back into the game. As Antonio Barron will key it in from his bench. Looking out there with Braxmeyer. Under 40 seconds to go here in the third. 52-39. Manhattan with the lead. Indians led the entire way. Monarchs cut it to 6 to start this quarter. It's been all Indians since that point. Steckline nearly reached in and committed a foul working against Barron. Instead, it's Chandler Marks way out past the three-point arc. Braxmeyer works a pick and roll now for Tice Hoover. He'll hand it for Antonio Barron. Rifles it inside for Hoover, whose shot is no good on the left low block, but got his own rebound, then lost it. Tried to track it down, still fighting with Steckline. And they're going to call a foul on Monarchs' Ryan Steckline, just battling for the basketball. But now the officials want to talk things over.
That's just a hard hustle play as a loose ball. Tough break.
That's just a tough break for Ryan Steckline, who picks up his first. It's already the 7th team foul. And so Monarchs trail in the foul category as well, 7-2. That's the first I mentioned on Steckline, as Tice Hoover will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. First Hoover free throw is too strong. Rebound down to Steckline. Steckline up the near sideline. Will get off the shot. And it almost banked home from half court on the left side as Allen was halfway down and out. Monarchs down now 52-39. We head to the fourth quarter on the Monarch Sports Network, serviced by Dave's Auto Repair.
Dental Care is devoted to helping you, your family, and friends achieve your healthiest and brightest smile. They are now accepting new patients. Call 625-7969 to schedule your appointment. They know every person's dental needs are unique, and that is why they offer you a comprehensive selection of treatment options in a comfortable and caring atmosphere. Dr. Lowe and his dental team want you to enjoy your visit. Lifetime Dental Care, accepting new patients. Call 625-7969. or see them at lifetimedentalcare.com.
Hi, I'm Gary Shorman, President and CEO of Eagle Communications, a 100% employee-owned company. I'd like to personally thank you for selecting Eagle for your internet, television, and telephone service. By choosing Eagle, you're choosing to keep your dollars local with a company that reinvests back in your community. Let's make this a great year for your community. Check us out at eaglecom.net. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
This is Eagle TV.
That was a 52-39 as we head to the fourth quarter. Manhattan on top of the Monarchs. TMP had cut the deficit to 6 at 33-27. But a 14-3 run for Manhattan was the difference there in that third quarter. Monarchs do start the fourth quarter with the basketball. Ryan Carlin into the near court, tightly guarded by Barron. Nearly a 5-second call to Jack Johnson. Here's Jared Mayers. The elbow jumper on the left side is good. Jared Mayers matching his season high from last year with 12, 52-41.
Well, that could be a weapon if he can find that range from about the elbow, popping out like that.
Monarchs back within 11 with 7.5 to go here in the ball game. Manhattan had that big third quarter run. The Monarchs kind of is a blocked shot by Ryan Carlin. Carlin, who's the smallest guy on the floor at 5'7", comes up with his first block of the season.
Well, if he's standing like next to Mayer right there, you don't think he's the one that's going to come away with a blocked shot. But
Barron will key it in. We get a kicked ball on a ball that was deflected by Steckline. So Manhattan will key it in again with Antonio Barron, who throws it in. Manhattan shooting down to our right as we set it across from the benches here in this second half. Tice Hoover forces up a shot. He had a man draped all over and was able to get it to go. Hoover now with 6 of the contest, 54-41. Manhattan with the lead. Carlin, high post right side for Mayers this time as reaching in was Chandler Marks. Now to Jack Johnson, who finds Schulte. Jackson pivots and lost it, then got it back. Here's Steckline for 3 as he kicks it out top of the key, missed it. Rebound down to Monaco, and Manhattan will look to run up the floor for Braxmeyer, who missed it, but it was tipped back in by Chandler Marks. Marks with double figures, now at 10, 56-41, and we're going to get a blocking foul on the other end on Monaco.
Yeah, that was their 7th offensive board in this second half. That's why they're starting to get a little separation.
Monarchs down 15 at 56-41, 6:44 to play in this fourth quarter. Monarchs bring Carson Jacobs, Mason Robbins back into the contest. Schulte to key it in. He'll just lob it over the top for Ryan Carlin in between the circles. Stands on the Y of Hayes. Out near midcourt, looks at a 2-3 for Manhattan. Carlin runs the point, takes the 3, and a 3-second call. Mason Robbins never got out of the lane. And so the Monarchs have turned it over. Monarchs turned it over 7 times in that first quarter, but haven't turned it over 7 times. In fact, that was the 7th turnover since then here in this last 2.5 quarters. Here's a 3 that is off the mark, but another foul on a Lawson Monaco 3. That's the second time he's been fouled on a 3-pointer. He kind of holds that form out there and draws the foul on Jackson Schulte. It's a second on Jackson.
Yeah, using that height advantage too, and Schulte just running at him. Good momentum carried right into him.
Monarchs have 3 guys ready to check in here at the next dead ball as Monaco misses the first one. He was 5 of 7. Now he's 5 of 8, make it 6 of 9. She'll get one more. Lucas Lang, Jack Johnson, and Braden Kreitzer check in for the Monarchs, along with Jacobs, who stays out there, and also Jackson Schulte. Second or third free throw rattles home. So Lawson Monaco makes 2. He has 12 in the game. It's 58-41. Manhattan with the lead as Carson Jacobs working on the right low block is going to get the foul. And earn a trip to the free throw line, working on that block. Trying to get a turnaround jumper. That will be called on Chandler Marks. It's the first on the 6'4" senior Chandler Marks. First trip to the line for Carson Jacobs in this one, and he's off the mark of the first free throw. Jacobs was 1 for 2 in 7 games a year ago. Again, didn't play a whole lot. Mayers played in 16 games. Ryan Carlin has the most experience back from last year. Like a free throw also missed badly, but Jacobs got his own rebound. Can't follow it home, and the rebound cleared out of there by KJ Williams. Manhattan will run up the floor, layup by Monaco off the mark. Jack Johnson pulls down his 7th rebound of the contest. Here come the Monarchs as Kreitzer left a jumper short. Saved back in by Manhattan, and Jacobs is going to have a shot blocked at a held ball. Carson came up with a loose ball after it was saved back in. But he kind of hesitated to shoot it, and that allowed Manhattan to tie him up on the block shot. As Rayshawn Riddick will return to the Manhattan lineup. With 5:45 to play here in the ball game. Manhattan leading 58-41, and an offensive foul. Carson Jacobs rotated over on that left side and drew the offensive foul on the drive. Owen Braxmeyer called
Good job of holding his position because he was coming in hard.
Owen Braxmeyer, the sophomore, called for the offensive foul. Monarchs will again go with the substitution. In fact, they'll go with 4 guards on the floor now. Kreitzer with Lucas Lang. Here's Jackson Schulte for Ryan Steckline, who just checked in. Kreitzer fakes the three. Will kick it out right side. Schulte won't shoot it. Now here's a three for Lucas Lang that kicks off too strong. Rebound cleared out of there by Manhattan. It's Braxmeyer who will lead the break. And it's pass deflected. Good hustle by Kreitzer, and then reaching in and committing the foul after Jackson Schulte came up with a loose basketball. The Monarchs will get it back on the Braxmeyer foul.
Well, he wasn't happy with it, but it probably saved a break on the breakout on that foul, reaching foul.
It's the fourth on Braxmeyer. It's the 16th foul with 5:13 to play in this fourth quarter. Monarchs will bring back into the ballgame Ryan Carlin, but it's still 4 guards with Carson Jacobs, the lone post player. Right side Lang, wraparound pass. Carson will draw the double team, kicks it out. Steckline, right wing three, that'll crawl off, no good. And Monaco down with a rebound, and then he came down with a rebound, and you call must be something on the floor. Somebody with some blood on the floor.
I saw something on the floor that needs some kind of attention.
So the officials will send each team to their respective bench with just under 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. But yeah, they're looking to see.
Don't know where the source is from.
Still trying to figure it out. Our game brought to you in part by GNL Tire and Automotive, Ace Chevrolet, NCK Tech, Golden Plains Credit Union, Darren's Lawn Care, also brought to you by Heartland Building Center. Not sure what the officials saw, but
I think they're just waiting to get the right stuff to clean it.
So, have an extended little bit of a break here. 58-41, and Hatton with the lead. Monarchs had trimmed the deficit to start that third quarter, but then Manhattan would answer as they would go on a 14-3 run and build the lead back up by 17 at 47-30. Monarchs did get it back to 9 at one point. In fact, a couple of different times got it back to 9. At one point it was 48, or make it back to 11 at 48-37. And so Monarchs got it back to 11 at that point. We're down 11 again to start this fourth quarter at 52-41. But a now 6-0 run put together for Manhattan has it back on top as they lead by 17. Largest lead of the first half was 16. And largest lead here in the second half is 17 as well. As we're ready to go again here, it will be Monarch basketball. Monarchs will get it back after the dead ball. Or rather, Manhattan will get it back after the dead ball. 58-41, Indians with the lead. Monaco into the front court. There's Sean Riddick, who's back in, kicks it left side for Mitch Munson, who missed the shot. Carson Jacobs rips down the rebound, and Carlin nearly lost it as he tried to bring it up into the front court. That's the fourth rebound by Carson here in the contest. Left side for Steckline, guarded tightly by Antonio Barron. Will give it off for Lucas Lang. And back to Carlin. Ryan Carlin working against Riddick. Here's a post up inside, and Carson was double teamed. They'll call a foul on Manhattan. And
might have bailed Carson out a little bit there because he kind of had his feet tangled up in there as well.
It was on Mitch Munson. They say it's his first. I think that's actually
his fourth.
It's his fourth or fifth.
think it's his fourth.
Yeah, they announced fourth, but I think they marked it wrong as Jacobs is going to shoot a 1-on-1. This one crawls in and out, but Jackson Schulte down the rebound, but he saved it into the hands of Monaco, and here comes Manhattan up the floor. After Schulte pulled down the rebound, Manhattan will give it off, and Williams driving, missed the layup on the right side. Monarchs Steckline with it. Monarchs trying to go 3-on-3, kick it left side, 3 on the way for Carlin. It is no good off the mark, and Antonio Barron has the rebound. It's his 5th rebound of this contest. So under 4 minutes to go now in the ball game. 58-41, Manhattan with the lead. Waxmeyer inside. Riddick's going to be tied up as Rayshawn Riddick, the junior, fouled by Ryan Steckline. I think Ryan took the brunt of that one, got hit in the face.
Yeah, he definitely got the worst end of the deal.
It's the second on Steckline, and it is the 9th team foul. As Jared Mayers will return to the Monarch lineup after he's set for an extended period of time, and Riddick makes the first free throw. Rayshawn Riddick with 9 in the contest. He was the newcomer of the year in the Centennial League last year, makes it 59-41, and he rattles home the second free throw as well. He's in a double figures with 10, and it's 60-41. 19-point lead, the largest of the ball game, with 3:40 and counting. Monarchs into the front court with Lang. Picked up his dribble, finds Ryan Carlin. They try to post up Jared Mayers, and he threw it away. Carlin, much to this displeasure of Coach Bill Mayer, turns it over for the 15th time for the Monarchs. 3.5 to go now in the ball game, and Manhattan's going to take a timeout. Manhattan up 60-41 with 3.5 to play here in the ball game. It's a full timeout. Game brought to you in part by Midwest Synergy, USAFE Pharmacy, Gibbs Auto Supply, Horizon Appliance, Steel Fabrications, Next Tech, and Discount Signing. Talked about it in the pregame show. Monarchs still trying to find their rhythm a little bit. This is a young team that will take some time getting game reps and playing together, and made a couple of runs. Good performance by Ryan Steckline. Was able to knock down some threes, but Monarchs just too short so far, down 19.
Well, yeah, and they gave him kind of a 11-point spot to start the game, and you know, they've played scrappy the whole game long, but the length, the speed of this Manhattan team starting to take its toll.
Manhattan finished just 11-10, 6-7 in the Centennial League a year ago, but like I mentioned, Monaco, Riddick, Williams, and Marks, all starters back from last year's team. They hope to compete in that Centennial League. Tice Hoover had it knocked away by Lang. As Lang's out there with Steckline, Ryan Carlin, Jared Mayers, Jackson Schulte, the 5. Here's Tice Hoover, who spins on the left low block and scores. Hoover with 8, 62-41. Manhattan with the lead. Monarchs back the other way. Carlin in some trouble near a 5-second count. We'll give it out to Schulte. Jackson will fire a 3 that is short, and Chandler Marks down with his 3rd rebound. 3 minutes to go here in this ball game. Manhattan with Tice Hoover, left low block, works against a double team, missed the shot, got his own rebound, has a block by Mayers. And a foul on Manhattan's Peyton Waxelman, saved a run-out layup for Ryan Carlin for the Monarchs. Instead, we'll get free throws for Lucas Lang. Just under 3 minutes to go in the ball game. So a couple of free throws. Actually, it'll be a 1-and-1. That was the 8th team foul on Manhattan. As Lang will go to the free throw line for the first time, misses the front end, and Marks tracks down the rebound. Marks with his 4th rebound. Manhattan looking to run, and that time Brady Kreitzer, the 5'7" junior, Brady, knocked it out of bounds. So Brady Kreitzer knocks it out of bounds. And it will stay with Manhattan. 2:48 to go in the ball game. Manhattan wants a timeout. So Manhattan leading here, 62-41. So they take their last timeouts, leading by 21 here in this one.
Yeah, it's kind of getting a little sloppy down the stretch here on both ends.
They're on a 10-0 run here in this fourth quarter. Our game brought to you in part by Lewis Automotive Group, Lifetime Dental Care, Insurance Planning, Dave's Auto Repair. Also brought to you by High Plains Farm Credit, Edward Jones, Daryl Jeff, Linda Seibel, Ellis County Abstract and Title Company, State Glass Company, and TMP Marion. So with 2:48 here to play in this fourth quarter, Manhattan building their largest lead of the contest, leading by 21 at 62-41. Monarchs look like they're setting themselves up for a matchup with St. Thomas Aquinas in the 5:15 game tomorrow. Manhattan will get it into Chandler Marks, who missed the layup. Ryan Steckline is going to be fouled as he pulled down the rebound. And that'll be the 9th foul on Manhattan as Antonio Barron reached in and committed the foul. Barron with his first foul. And back to the free throw line. There's Ryan Steckline. He's 0 for 1 in this one. Missed the front end his last trip to the line. Actually, the second foul on Barron. And the first free throw for Steckline is way off the mark, and Waxman comes down on the rebound. Racing into the front court is Braxmeyer. They will get it in to Tyler Higgins, who just checked in a moment ago. Now to Barron, and a pass deflected and stolen. Carlin with a steal out ahead of the pack, and Ryan Carlin will lay it home. Carlin with 9 in the game, 62-43. On the layup for Ryan Carlin following the steal on the 5th Manhattan turnover. Braxmeyer, left side, missed it. Tice Hoover, the rebound, is a block by Mayers inside. And then a technical called on Tice Hoover. He said something and made a motion to the official after Jared Mayers blocked that shot. And so a technical foul on Tice Hoover following the second Jared Mayers block shot.
That's not the first time tonight he's kind of questioned an official, so probably said enough's enough.
The Monarchs may have taken the timeout. That'll be the 3rd on Tice Hoover, and you're right, a couple of Manhattan players have not fouled in this game, according to them. A game brought to you in part by Field Abstract and Title. Also brought to you by Roofmasters, Jeter Law Firm, Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker, Adams Brown Barrett and Ball, High Plains Roofing. Also brought to you by Redeem Designs, Classic Quality Body Shop, Parts Rent-A-Car, and Eagle Communications, our community connected. So a 2:06 to play in this ball game. It's 60-43 in favor of Manhattan. Indians out of the Centennial League. Monarchs, of course, Mid-Continent League team. So the free throws on the technical from Ryan Carlin is off the mark. It's the first trip to the line for Ryan in the ball game. He was a 78% free throw shooter a year ago. And the second technical free throw rims in and out. It's been that kind of day for the Monarchs.
Yeah, it has. They are 1 of 10. I have them for the game.
Yeah. It's not been a good day free throw shooting for the Monarchs. That was something they struggled with a year ago as a team. A 57% clip a year ago. Lang to key it in. Carlin will go into the backcourt with 2 minutes to play here on the ball game. Monarchs down 62-43. Mayers will post up right side, got free, and lays it home. 14 for Jared Mayers. 62-45 after the bucket for Mayers, who now has surpassed his season high of 12 from a year ago. Manhattan with a minute 45 to go, up 62-45. Has it with Braxmeyer. Waxmeyer will drive into the lane, dump it underneath for Higgins, who lays it home. First field goal for Tyler Higgins, 64-45 with a minute and a half to play in this one. Steckline lobs it inside for Mayers, who's going to be fouled. And Jared Mayers earns a couple of free throws.
That's been, when they've been able to get to that, that's been an effective play for them. And, you know, down the line, they're not going to have the 6'4" front lines that they're faced tonight.
Mayers to the free throw line, and the first one rattles home. First trip for Jared in this one, who has 15 now in the game, 64-46. Manhattan boys, they have 9 appearances in this Hayes City Shootouts Championship. Trying to make it 10 if they can find a way to hold on here and maybe get to the semifinals, and then who knows tomorrow after Mayers goes 1 of 2 at the free throw line, and now nearly a turnover. Higgins got it back in the lane and is going to be fouled. And for the first time is Micah Stewart, a 5'1" or a 5'11" junior for Manhattan. Brady Kreitzer will pick up the foul. It'll be his third, and a couple of free throws coming up for Tyler Higgins, whose first free throw is in and out, no good. I get one more, but the Monarchs are going to clear their bench. Ethan Brummer will check in. Tanner Deal, along with Brandon Carlin and Hayden Brown, all check in for the Monarchs. Monarchs, Brady Kreitzer stays out there. Free throw off, rather is good, 65-46. After the field goal after the free throw, rather by Higgins, who has 3. Monarchs Kreitzer on the drive, will lose it out of bounds, but saves it, and the Monarchs nearly throw it away, and they do. Final from Hayes High School. Hayes High girls beat Gray Bend 79-44. So Hayes High girls advance on. Gray Bend will fall to the semi-final round. Here's a steal by Kreitzer. Up ahead, a layup, and he's going to be fouled. Micah Stewart will commit the foul, and Brady Kreitzer, the junior, will head to the free throw line. Already into the double bonus are both the Monarchs and Manhattan. So on the girls' side, Hayes High advancing, which means Gray Bend will play St. Thomas Aquinas on the 7 o'clock game tomorrow here at the middle school. Kreitzer makes the first free throw, and the second one is good as well. Brady Kreitzer with his first 2 points of the game. 65-48. After the 2 free throws, Manhattan with the lead. 30 seconds to go in this one. Monarchs, good defense. Nearly forces another turnover with Kreitzer colliding with KJ Williams. But Manhattan able to keep it. Stewart left side. Floater with the left hand is good. Michael Stewart off the bench with his first field goal. 67-48. Monarchs with Brummer. They'll swing it around the left side for Hayden Brown. Here's Ethan Brummer. He'll take the free throw line jumper from the elbow and have it crawl off as Waxman will pull down the rebound, and that is going to be how the ball game comes to an end. Monarchs will fall to Manhattan 67-48. Certainly the Monarchs will go to the back side of the bracket, and they will take on St. Thomas Aquinas, the 5:15 game here at Hayes Middle School tomorrow. And Manhattan advances to take on the winner of Hayes High and Gray Bend. Again, our finals, 67-48, the victory for Manhattan. We're back with a post-game show after this on the Monarch Sports Network, serviced by Dave's Auto Repair.